All right, we're live. We're live. It's a rough night in the house. It's a rough night. Playoff basketball. I mean, it's a hell of a. My face looks so oily. Hang on. It's this light that's fucking me over. It's just tough right now. It's tough. I turned the game off. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean it's whatever. It's whatever. Let's just talk about it right now. Let's just talk. I had it written down here at the last thing of the playoffs that I want to talk about, but we're here. We're here, and let's just talk about it. Last time we talked, Nuggets beat the Lakers in 5, gentlemen sweep. I was talking that shit, all that kind of stuff, right? And then playoff start, second round starts, all that kind of stuff, exciting stuff. Nuggets go down 0-2, and I'm not gonna lie. I'll be completely honest. I was down for the count. Lifeline was on. I was on life support. Texting my buddies, I was like, no way they come back. I mean, all the talking heads, I know Mike Malone said he made a clip of all the talking heads saying this series was over, which I partially believe. Like I said, I had a little faith. I'm truthful. I had a little faith, but it was little. It was not a lot. Nuggets win game 3. They go into Minnesota, win game 3, win game 4. Come home, and they look even better. And Jokic is on his shit that night. Game 5 was a masterpiece to watch from Nikola Jokic. It really was. It was a masterpiece. You could throw anyone on him in the world, and he was still going to go for 40. Like, there's just no way around it. That's what happened. Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year, whatever. I mean, I think Anthony Davis should have won Defensive Player of the Year. That's a conversation for... we could have had that conversation earlier, but we didn't. Fuck that. Rudy Gobert is just 7'4" and just can block shots. That's it. I mean, that's it. I mean, yeah, when you go down in the paint, you can't really throw up a floater or a layup because he's going to block it. Like, rightfully so, but Jokic gave you 40, brother. 40 and 13. Okay? My face is starting to hurt from smiling so much watching Game 5 in Denver. It was amazing. It was a masterclass. I mean, the guy is just a freak, right? When he's on, and no one can stop him. All the role players are stepping up. I mean, even Jamal was playing good. Michael Porter's been rough the last few games. Feeling great. I'm like, okay, we're looking great. We're back on track. We're gonna win the next game. Just going to Minnesota. It's gonna be a tough game. But we're gonna win. I was severely, severely wrong. Just way off. Right now it is live score 14 seconds left in the third, and it is 59-86 Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't know that first timeout. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Minnesota, they start scoring. I don't even know what the score was. I don't know. It was back and forth for the first few minutes. Then we went on like a 7-0 run. Minnesota calls timeout, and whatever the head coach said, or the assistant head coach, whoever's calling the shots right now, whatever he said, fired them the fuck up, because they never looked back. I mean, their defense is looking really good. Anthony Edwards had 20, I think, in the first quarter, or something ridiculous like that. I mean, they're down 25 right now, and they just never looked back. I don't know what happened. Mike Malone tried to do the same thing. He called a timeout. He called numerous timeouts, and it just didn't work. And I'm sitting here with my hand in my dick thinking, what the fuck happened? What happened? I mean, yeah, it's an elimination game. I get that. But you're going to get 30-pieced. Like, you're down 25 going into the fourth quarter. I mean, you could make a run, but more than likely, if I was Mike Malone, I'd be like, you know what? We lost this game. We're not going to score 25, and they're not going to score, 10 points in the fourth quarter unless our defense changes around after 3 quarters, which isn't going to happen. So, it's just brutal. If I'm Michael Malone, I'm sitting the starters. Just get that extra rest early. Just get it early, because Game 7, it's actually do or die now for the Nuggets. It's do or die. It's do or die for the Nuggets. I know I've been saying, actually I haven't been saying that, but I know it's Game 7. The best 2 words in sports is Game 7. Game 7. So I mean, I turned it off. I think I turned it off before halftime. I was like, "There's 2 minutes left. They're not looking good. Defense isn't doing anything. Offense is look very shaky. Jokic had a few turnovers. Jamal just couldn't hit a shot. They were rimming out. They were just not falling. It's right there, but he just wasn't in. Michael Porter Jr. needs to do something. Aaron Gordon has been one of the best trades, I would say, in the last 10 years. He has played out of his mind this entire series. He's playing okay tonight. He's playing pretty good. I mean, he's trying to build the team up, when Jokic is looking bad. And, I mean, Jokic is... it just bothers me because it's like the guy's so fucking good. But then when you see games like this where he's like, it's not his A game. It's like a B- game. You're like... I can see why people go after you. I mean, being unbiased as possibly can, okay? I think he can defend almost anyone. I think he can score on anyone. He can make every single play on the court. But when you see games like this, it's just like, oh, I see why they go after you. Like, I do. Like, I get it. And yes, they're double teaming Anthony Edwards, all that kind of stuff. But being unbiased as possible. And, I hate... Hate's a strong word. Okay? Hate is a very, very strong word. I try not to use it in my daily life. You joke around. It's like, I fucking hate that, all kind of stuff. Just joking around. When it comes to actually saying the word hate and disliking someone, it's a very strong word. So I don't say this lightly. I don't know if I hate Karl Anthony Towns. I don't think I like him at all. I've never liked him. He's always been kind of like, what are we doing, Cat? Like, you're 6'11", 7'1", and you're playing like a guard, like Joel Embiid. Again, I think Cat's more athletic than Joel Embiid. He's not as big, like, like Santa big. Like, fat is what I'm saying. Fat. He's not as fat as Joel Embiid. But it's like, Cat, what are you doing? Just post everyone up. You can get ISO every time. You can run across the lane faster than most of the guys that are guarding you. I just don't get it, and I've never liked him. The point to this rant is that he thinks he's the guy. He tried to be the guy for so long. When Minnesota drafted him, he was supposed to be the guy, right? He was supposed to be the one. They compare him to KG, like they're gonna get, like he's gonna do something with it. He's not the guy. And then when he plays with Anthony Edwards, he thinks he's the guy. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And Cat, every time he gets a layup or something, he thinks he gets fouled every time, and he's always like, "What? Come on, make the call." It's like, no, Cat, you didn't get fouled, brother. You didn't get fouled. So don't be throwing your hands up like you're the fucking guy when you're not the guy. It just bothers me to no end. He's a great shooter. I will say that he's a great shooter for how big he is. Confidence to that. He's a great shooter. It's like you leave him open, even if he's not open, he can shoot over anyone. I just think he's a fake tough guy. I'm not a tough guy. I would never fight Cat. Cat would whoop my ass, but he's a fake tough guy. He's a fake tough guy. I think that's the best way I can describe it, is he is a fake tough guy. That is the best thing I've said in a week, and I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to make a t-shirt, fake tough guy, Karl Anthony Towns. It's just... Anthony Edwards is a dog. I like Anthony Edwards. I think he's going to be the face of the league next year or two. I've been thinking about putting money on him for MVP, unless I don't know who else. If he balls out like he did, he's only going to get better. That's the thing. He's only going to get better. And I think Anthony Edwards has a chance to be the face of the league, MVP. I think he'll get a ring. If we're talking longevity, does he stay in Minnesota? I don't know. That's a tough one. 63-88 with 11 minutes left. Love it. Let's move on. Once that games go final, if I'm still recording, we'll talk about them a little more. Celtics. Congrats to the Celtics. Boston Celtics. You had the easiest path. You have played absolutely no one in the playoffs. Congratulations. It is a banged up East, to say the least. The competition level is mediocre. Yeah, but you made the Eastern Conference Finals. Congratulations. When you look at the Eastern Conference, I mean, it's a joke. It really is. You got Dame and Giannis in Milwaukee. Pretty good. Wasn't healthy. They lost in the first round. Philly, who was banged up. Yeah, I mean, Joel Embiid played on half a leg. Um, not they were okay. They were up and down, but I mean, before he got hurt, they were really good. But when he came back, it was like, not 100%. Miami. Yeah, we're gonna say Boston beat Miami. Nice, dude. Congratulations. You beat Miami without Jimmy Butler, and yeah. Congrats. The Knicks. I like the Knicks. I like the Knicks. Indiana's fun too. I like both those teams better than the fucking banged up. The East is just a joke. That's what I'm really getting at. Is that the East is a joke. The Eastern Conference is a joke. Cavs, you had some fun with the Celtics in the second round. Congratulations. You won a playoff series. Then you get gentlemen swept in the second round. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what the NBA needs to do to get more competition in the Eastern Conference, but something needs to happen. Something needs to happen. I think they need to switch a couple teams around, balance it out. Make Toronto a Western Conference team, and we'll give you Dallas. Dallas can go to the Eastern Conference. It's right on the border. It's right on the border. Isn't. I don't want to trigger anyone, but Dallas is not the Midwest. But it's right there. It's right there. I mean, they're in the middle, not the Midwest. It's just geography shit, whatever. It's annoying. If you look at the map, the Midwest isn't in the Midwest. Like Colorado, from like Colorado to and Oklahoma, maybe into like Iowa or Nashville, that's like the Midwest. Because like it was started way back when everyone lived on the East Coast and like, oh, we're gonna go to the Midwest, and that was as far as they went. They're like, oh, we're gonna go even farther west, and gold, shit like that. But it just bothers me. Yeah, Eastern Conference is a joke. Honestly, Celtics are really good. I'm not trying to take anything away from the Celtics. It's just a banged up. I am. I'm trying to take everything away from the Celtics. But it's a banged up Eastern Conference. I'm trying to think who matches up well with them from the West. I mean, if Minnesota plays their A game for 7 games, I don't know if the Celtics beat them just because they're so long and their defense is so good. I think the Nuggets could beat the Celtics. The Mavs, I guess. We'll get to that series in a second. But yeah, I don't know. Celtics, again, correct. Congrats. I think Jason Tatum has played a very mediocre playoffs. And he had one game in the Mavs series where Cavs series where he had 30. I mean, whatever. But Jaylen Brown's been playing out of his mind. Kristaps Porzingis is trying to get healthy again, even though whatever happened with that. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the catalyst right there. If Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are playing their best basketball, they're going to be hard to beat. But if one of them isn't, and Derek White isn't playing good either, that's how they lose. So, and Derek White's been really consistent. He's had a couple bad games throughout this playoffs, but I mean, he's been pretty consistent. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? Jaylen Brown has no left hand. Make him go left. We'll stay in the East. New York, Indiana. New York is so banged up. I mean, they lost 3 or 4 starters within the last 2 series. They lost them. I mean, I don't know the names, but I know they're hurt. And Jaylen Brunson's going to have to score 40 on a healthy Celtics team. It's just not going to be fun. That's kind of why I want Indiana to win. I mean, New York is up 3-2 going back to Indiana. I want Indiana to win just because I think they'll be, I don't want to say competition-wise, but just the bench and just getting up and down the floor. They're going to keep, I think they're going to compete better with the Celtics than the Knicks would. I'm not going to count out the Knicks, but they're banged up really well. I mean, really bad. I mean, Jalen Brunson isn't even 100% anymore. He fucked up his hand. I mean, what the fuck is his name? Anobie? Fucking up his name. OG Anunoby. Yes, him. I mean, he fucked up his hammy, it looked like. Nice. Nuggets down 33. I can't wait to see how the press conference goes. Anyways, I want Indiana to win. I think New York's going to go into Indiana. I don't know. I think it's still a toss-up in my mind. Just because New York isn't healthy, you're going to run with 5 players for 39 to 40 minutes. I mean, that's the Tom Thibodeau way that everyone's been saying. But I want Indiana to win. It'd be cool for Indiana to make it to the NCAA Conference Finals. I think New York is good. I do. I think they're going to be good in next year for sure, even the year after. I mean, they got Jalen Brunson on expensive contract. Julius Randle will come back. You got Josh Hart. You got Dante DiVincenzo. Those are good players. Do you need someone else? Do you think Julius Randle is that guy? I don't think so. But do you need someone else? You might need someone else. I'm just floating it out there. See if anyone takes it. Last series, Mavs Thunder. I mean, dude, everyone's just beating each other up. The Celtics are the only healthy team. Them and the Nuggets in Minnesota. I mean, Luka's not healthy. Kyrie's been playing very mid. Derek Lively's been a fucking baller. What's his name? 25 for the Mavs. I'm an idiot. He's been hooping. Apologies, I can't remember his name. Not that it matters. Let me see. Derek Lively's been hooping. Box score. Let's go here. PJ Washington. He's been having a good series. Last night he had 10 points, but he's been having a good series. Derek Jones has been hooping. I mean, he's a freak athlete, can guard some people, even though he's a twig, and then he just catches lobs left and right. The Thunder. Let me finish with Dallas real quick. Let me finish this thought. I think Kyrie will show up for this next game. They're going back to Dallas. Kyrie's going to have at least 25. Luka's going to have 20 and 10, and probably flirt with the triple-double. The Thunder got to show up. They got everyone's. This is what I said earlier, a few weeks ago. Thunder are young. They're a good team. They're a really good team. I like the Thunder. I think they're going to do damage in the next couple of years, kind of like the Nuggets are in this role right now. But they don't have those scars. They don't have the scars. They don't have the scars. That old saying, you don't know what you don't know, so just go out there and play. That kind of, when you get to this deep in the playoffs, it's like, all right, we need Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to kind of control the game. We need Chet Holmgren to hit a couple shots here and there. We need Williams to play lockdown defense. We need Lou Dort to lock up Kyrie or Luka. That's just what they need. They don't have those scars. They don't have that experience. They're deep, but they don't have that experience. They don't have that fucking knife-gutting playoff loss. Dallas has lost in the playoffs a few times. They've been here before. Luka's been here. Kyrie's won a ring. I mean, that's kind of why the Celtics, Eastern Conference, but whatever. Minnesota's kind of in that same boat. They were in the playoffs last year, but it's a different Minnesota team. Sorry, I'm looking at my dog. It's a different Minnesota team when Anthony Edwards is at this level. That's my take. I think Mavs are going to go on to the Western Conference Finals, and they're going to play the Nuggets or Minnesota. That's just what it is. I think it's going to be the Nuggets. I really hope it's going to be the Nuggets because I don't know how you lose at home after getting embarrassed in Game 6, and absolutely embarrassed. The game's not final yet, but it's been final since halftime in my opinion. It's just brutal. It is just brutal. 8 minutes left, and we have 63 points. I'll scroll Twitter after this because it's just maddening. It's maddening to watch when Nuggets basketball isn't working because Nuggets basketball has been working for 3 games straight. I'd rather play Nuggets basketball now than Game 7 and then lose first game in the Western Conference Finals. I'd be down with that. I'd be 100% down with that. But it doesn't work like that, apparently. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Whatever. Let's talk about something else. That's the NBA playoffs. That's the recap that's going on right now. Like, subscribe. Just like and subscribe for me. Leave a comment. Talk shit. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Let's talk some hockey. Avs force a game 6. That's all about. That's all I really know. That's all I've been paying attention to. I've been watching this parlay that I have in the book with the Avs and the Nuggets to win the championships. I have it. It was like 6-1, 60-1, something like that. Whatever the odds are, I don't fucking remember. Avs force a game 6 coming back. If I'm being completely honest, I've watched little hockey. I've listened to a lot of hockey. I've watched some games here and there. Rangers and Dallas are going to meet in the Cup. That's what I have. I think I said it last week or 2 weeks ago. I think Dallas was going to win. I didn't like them going up against the Avs. I think Dallas is on a collision course with the Rangers in the Stanley Cup final, which I'm cool with. I think it's good for the sport. I think East Coast team. Dallas has been kind of on the hunt for the last couple of years. Rangers, man, I kind of like. I don't know. I don't have a distinct opinion. I know the Rangers have been playing fucking phenomenal hockey. I kind of like Dallas in the Cup, though. I think it's going to go 7 games, which is crazy. I don't know who has home ice on that, but I want Dallas to win, I think. I think the Avs maybe force a game 6, if I'm being completely honest with you. I don't know. I know we lost Nichushkin to a 6-month suspension. And we're going to pay. We signed his contract, you know. It is a suspension without pay, which is kind of fucking weird. I mean, unheard of, kind of. Maybe not unheard of. I don't know. I've never heard of it. I've never seen a suspension like that. It's kind of crazy. That's my hockey talk right there. Well, when the Cup is actually going on, I'll watch the games, all that kind of shit. I'll give you my hockey talk analysis. I'll even put a little Canadian accent on it, and be like, "Oh, the Rangers, huh? Oh, we're gonna smack them in the pants." I don't know what kind of accent that was. Golf is going on. PGA Championship week. Xander Schauffele is currently 8 under and your leader on the board. Rory's tied for 5th. I think he was 6 under. And then Scotty Scheffler tied for 12th at 4 under. 2 schools of thought. I don't think Xander Schauffele holds on to it. I really don't. Me saying that might make you want to bet it to him finish it. I don't know the odds off the top of my head on what it is. He is 8 under. It's only 2 strokes. I watched a little bit of it today. He was playing pretty good. I mean, did you see that shot that fucking Tony Scheffler or Scotty? I keep saying Tony Scheffler. That Scotty Scheffler had. I think it was hole 1 and he eagled. Like, what the fuck, dude? He just put it a couple feet from the cup and just rolled in. It was beautiful to watch. Scotty's sitting at a perfect spot right now. This is where he sits every time he's playing a major. He just kind of sits in the pack, plays his normal game of golf, and then tomorrow or late tomorrow, early into the next day, he'll turn it on. Just birdie, something ridiculous like that. I think Rory has a good chance. I was listening to PMT. They said that this kind of course is, I think it wasn't Kevin Bacon. His last name is Shane Bacon. This course is good for Rory because Rory can absolutely shit and piss on the ball, however you want to say it. So it's good for Rory. So he can just do that. That's why he's 5 under right now. That's my golf talk. It was a big basketball podcast. I have 2 things here that I don't know how I want to present this. I'm gonna save the best for last. I was just scrolling ESPN and I was like, what's there to talk about? You know, I mean, obviously the NBA is going on right now. We got hockey going on. We got golf going on. Fantastic. Schedule release for the NFL came out. Some great games. We'll dive into that maybe next week. But, I mean, it's not football season, you know? I know the schedule came out. I looked at the Broncos schedule. We're probably going to go, 4-13. I think we play 17 games. 4-13. Somewhere around there. We can dive into that too. I don't have it in front of me, but I'll dive into it. We'll get back to it. I'm a week behind on all this kind of stuff. Sneaky, fun sport to watch. I like watching golf. Golf is soothing. I play golf. I like playing it. I like watching it. All that kind of shit. Sneaky fun sport to watch. If you enjoy golf, this is if you enjoy golf. If you like watching hockey and fucking the NFL and that's it, that's fine. Fucking skip ahead. Tennis. Tennis is a sneaky fun sport to watch. I don't know what it is. It's soothing. It's soothing because like in golf, like, they have little conversations and they bring the mic real close to their mouths and they start talking like this. Very formal. Same thing with tennis. They do the exact same thing. And it's fucking soothing to watch. And it's quiet and all you hear is the players. And once a point is scored, the crowd fucking roars. It's crazy. It's like golf, but it's tennis. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like golf, but it's tennis. I don't understand. I like watching it. Not that anything big's going on right now. There's no majors going on, but it's one of those things that you turn it on a Saturday or Sunday morning, and it's like, oh, I can watch this for a little bit, just nice and cozy in bed. Like, oh, okay, I like the way this tennis balls are hit. I don't know. I'd much rather watch golf. I'm just saying that we are getting almost to a point in the year where we'll only have golf and no NBA, no NHL, and we're going to have to talk about baseball or something. And I can't talk about baseball. I can, but I'm going to fall asleep recording if I do. Just because it's boring, All right, the last big thing, best for last. NCAA football is back. We did it, fellas. We did it, boys. We did it. July 19th. It's coming out. They announced the cover. It's some guy from Michigan. I forgot his name, not to be a dickhead. Travis Hunter and Quinn Ewers. That's one of the covers. And the other cover is a bunch of students walking out of a tunnel. It looks dope. I am so fucking pumped for this game that I don't know what to do because it comes out July 19th, which is a Friday. I don't have any days. I could call out and be like, I am sick. I think I'm just going to lock my door on Saturday morning, Uber eat some stuff to the house, and then just grind all day on Road to Glory, just a bunch of shit like that. I'm trying to think of the other names. Not franchise. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a big Road to Glory fan. That's all I know, okay? I used to play Road to Glory only. I want to see how they do it. I want to know if I'm coming from high school again. I wonder if I'm getting recruited in middle school to come play Division 1. If I get through high school, I'm a sophomore. I want to know where I'm going to go. I'm fucking pumped for the game. The most thing I'm pumped for this game is the intro music and the intro video. Because I don't know about you, but I scroll reels way too much. Okay? I'm not a TikTok fan. I don't have TikTok. I should probably get fucking TikTok. If you're watching this on TikTok, go fuck yourself. But actually don't go fuck yourself. Like and subscribe, follow. Like, subscribe, follow, comment. Like, subscribe, follow, comment. Because on reels, there's always like, they should do this for the intro music or they should do this for the intro video. And it's like just players from the last like 10 years just coming in, doing highlights and all that kind of shit. I want to know if they're going to have like a legendary mode. I want to know if I can do like historic teams. I don't remember, okay? I don't remember. I am fucking pumped for this game. I'm going to be grinding this game, and we are going to be talking about this game because I'm going to go dummy on it. Some tweet came across my timeline today saying, what play are you going to run first in NCAA? And I was like, that's a great fucking question. Am I running wheel route? Am I running switches? Am I running a dig, post dig? Am I running a dive? Am I running a triple option? I think for the historic, depends what team I'm on also. Depends what team I want to build up. If I'm being honest, I want to run triple option first play. Have to. I feel like I have to. Because my memory and my childhood memory, it's Tim Tebow and the Florida Gators running triple option. I mean, Percy Harvin out on the side. I mean, I'm running triple option, fake pass, going deep. I'm excited for this game. I'm beyond pumped for this game. That's about it. Good show. I make myself laugh. If you don't make yourself laugh, there's something wrong with you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Catch you next week. Maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm trying to get better at it. fucking suck at the recording shit. Like, I want to talk about stuff, but it's like, I run out of time. All right.